Sorry, I apologize. Sorry about that.
No worries. If everyone could just stay on mute for a minute, that'd be great. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. This is the 1:45 docket for the City of Olmos Park. Thank you for joining us today. Like I said, please stay on mute just for a few minutes until I call your name. That would alleviate a lot of background noise. Just so everyone is aware, we are currently live streaming on YouTube in order to comply with the open courts provision. There is no other outside recording allowed, so we ask that you please comply with that request. I'm going to call the docket. Please let me know if you're here, either by waving to me or taking yourself off of mute and letting me know that you're present. And after I call the docket, then I'll give some further instruction. Thank you. Veronica Cadena. Thank you, ma'am. Evelyn Clark. Evelyn Clark or Attorney Mark Seidman. Dennis Feng. Thank you. Austin Gallardo. Thank you. Christina Alexis Garza. Christina Alexis Garza. Jesse Ramirez Garza.
Hi, Judge. The attorneys are present for him.
Thank you. Jan Mason Gignac. Jan Mason Gignac. Juan Guzman Salazar. Juan Guzman Salazar. Benjamin Holiday. Benjamin Holiday. Khalil Howard. Khalil Howard. Crystal Isunza. Crystal Isunza. Marcus Lopez. Marcus Lopez. Jonathan Maciel. Jonathan Maciel. Victoria Maldonado. Victoria Maldonado. Rasheen Mazaheri.
I'm here on behalf of Ms. Mazaheri.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson. Luis Medellin. Luis Medellin. Eloy Orozco. Eloy Orozco. Jesus Ortega. Jesus Ortega. Diana Paredes. Thank you. Joseph Perez Jr. Joseph Perez Jr. Veronica Prado. Thank you, ma'am. Julia Reyes or Julia Reyes. Thank you. Victor Rodriguez. Victor Rodriguez. Ronaldo Suarez. Thank you, sir. Roxanne Tanguma. Roxanne Tanguma. Jennifer Trejo Hernandez. Jennifer Trejo Hernandez. Mira Tanadabuth. Mira Tanadabuth. Mr. Folks, you're here for Mr. Walker. Is he joining us today?
Yes, Your Honor. They should be Mr. Walker and his mother both joining.
Thank you.
Shortly.
Thank you. Yosbel Wilson Velasquez. Yosbel Wilson Velasquez. Tony Zachariad. Tony Zachariad. And I see you there, Mr. Ortega. I hadn't noted you, but I see you're there. Thank you. Okay. Ms. Lufton? There you are.
Yes, Your Honor. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. Let's see. I'm looking at the file here, the notation. Looks like they were requesting driving safety course. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, and I can provide the court his insurance and driver's license. So we would just ask that it be the 144, 145.
Correct.
And court paid.
All right. And when can you send that payment, or when can he send that payment in?
If we could have 30 days, that would be great.
Okay, 30 days to pay, and make sure we get updated insurance and then that DL as well.
Okay, perfect. I will get that all. What's the total, 145 or 144?
144 plus
Perfect.
those documents, and we'll get that settled in 30 days.
Wonderful. I'll
Don't
get
let
that
him
to the
take it
court.
until after he pays, though.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I
All right,
appreciate
fantastic.
it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Thank you. Attorney for Jesse Garza.
Yes, Judge.
Did you want to speak with the prosecutor, or?
We actually are going to ask for a trial setting,
Okay. Did you want a trial by judge or trial by jury?
a jury trial, please.
Okay. And is there a letter of representation on file?
There should be.
Okay. If not, can you send one in, please? And your name, ma'am?
Taylor Wood.
Okay. Great. We will get that noted, and then once we're able to have those, we'll get that scheduled.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Henriksen,
Yes, Your Honor.
how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you want to speak with the prosecutor, or did you want to enter a different plea?
I'll speak with the prosecutor.
All right. I'll send y'all into a breakout room.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see here. And then Mr. Folks will talk to your client here in a few minutes once they join.
Yes, Your Honor. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. For everyone else, thank you again for joining, and just please be patient as we work through the docket. I'm going to give some further instruction. Since this is your first appearance for most of you, I'm going to ask you how you plead on your case. So you have three options: guilty, not guilty, or no contest. Okay. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to resolve the case today. If you plead no contest, you're not contesting the charges, but you're not admitting guilt. Okay. You just want to resolve the matter. Again, you're not admitting guilt, but you're also not contesting the charges. You understand the charges, you're just not contesting them. Okay, that's no contest, and we will be able to resolve the case or cases today. If you plead not guilty, that means you are contesting the charges. All right. We would then schedule your case for a trial. The trial would either be by judge or by jury. You do have a constitutional right to a jury trial. All right. That means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. All right. If you choose to waive your jury trial, you can instead have a non-jury or bench trial. That means the case would be heard by me or another judge in Olmos Park. All right. Those are your options: guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you do plead not guilty, you will have the option today to visit with the prosecutor and to explain the circumstances or anything you think is in question. And then he can decide whether he wants to proceed with the case or see if there's any additional evidence. Okay. Again, that would be a visit with the prosecutor. You would go into a breakout room with him and discuss the case with him individually. All right. If you have multiple cases, I will likely send you over to visit with the prosecutor just in hopes that you can reach a plea bargain with him. All right. If you would like to try to resolve your cases today and you're here for traffic violations, you most likely want to try to keep that off your driving record. There are some options available to you, the first of which is the driving safety course. If you have not taken that course in the last 12 months for a ticket dismissal, you may be eligible. There are some requirements, however. You must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance. All right. There is a fee associated with that. You must pay the fee before you're allowed to complete the course. You would be required to take the course on your own, and you choose the provider that you would like to attend the course with. That's either online or in person. Again, that's the driving safety course. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, you're not eligible for the driving safety course. If you are under 25, you must take the driving safety course per state law. All right. If you do not qualify for the driving safety course, you may be eligible for the deferred disposition option. That's sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period anywhere from 1 day to 180 days. And depending on the violation charge, there may be some requirements placed upon you. There is a special expense fee associated with the deferred disposition, and that will vary from case to case. Some additional requirements that may be placed upon you include attend a driving safety course, complete community service hours, maintain insurance, attend some other class, obtain your driver's license, etc. It will just vary from case to case depending on the charge against you. All right. Again, there is a fee associated with that, and if you choose that option, you may be eligible for a payment plan as well. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, again, however, you're not eligible for the deferred disposition. And if you are under 25 and you choose a deferred disposition option, as a condition of that, you would be required to also take the driving safety course. Those are some options to keep it off your record. Otherwise, you would make a payment towards the fine. That would be a conviction on your record. Payment plans are available to you. Community service hours are also available. If you need an extension, I'll be happy to talk to you about that as well. I'll be addressing any specific questions you have about your cases here in a few minutes. I will, again, go down the docket in alphabetical order. So I ask that you please be patient. And again, if you need to visit with the prosecutor, please be patient for your turn with him as well. Again, thank you for your time. Just remain on mute until it is your turn. Thank you again. Mr. Dixon.
I've got an agreement on Rasheen Mazahari, Your Honor.
Okay, go
It's
ahead.
a $200 fine, no contest plea, 30 days deferred, and they're going to pay it by 1 week from tomorrow.
Fantastic. Mr. Henriksen,
Yes, Your Honor.
is that your understanding of the plea offer?
It is.
And you're in agreement with that?
That's correct.
Okay, do you need time to pass that along to your client, or is that?
No, I've got authorization to accept it.
All right, very good. We'll go ahead and accept that, and will be entered into the record, the court's file, and then you'll have until next Friday to make that payment.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a wonderful afternoon. Stay well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Your Honor, my client and his mother have both jumped on now.
All right, just 1 minute and we'll get to that. Thank you so much. Okay. Ms. Cadena?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thanks. You have a few tickets that are a little bit dated from 2015. You have a speeding charge, 38 and a 30. How do you plead?
No contest.
You have a driving while license suspended. How do you plead?
No contest.
And a no insurance violation. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. How did you want to try to resolve those today? Were you looking to make a payment plan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any money to go towards that today?
Actually, I don't get paid till tomorrow, and my driver license has been reinstated.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have you speak with a prosecutor about perhaps entering into some sort of plea agreement. Hopefully you can try to resolve these and we can set you up on some sort of payment plan. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Just you'll be going into a breakout with him momentarily.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Folks.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, remind me again. I know we reset it a couple of times to make sure everyone was present.
Yes, Your Honor. Would you have an agreement with?
Did you have an agreement with Mr. Dixon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right. And Valerie, do you have that file pulled up and can you tell me exactly what we're looking at?
All I have is reset from the last two.
I know you'd spoken with Frank.
Yes, Your Honor. So let me just double check on this.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has the plea agreement in his file.
Okay. Myra, did you have something?
Yeah, ma'am. We don't have an agreement. I think it was just reset because he did not appear the last time, only his brother. So the offer was on the brother.
All right. We'll start again. How's that, Mr. Folks?
Sounds good, Your Honor. Yes.
We'll get it resolved. All right. And and Outlaw's present?
He is present, Your Honor, but I did reach out to Mr. Dixon, so we should have a plea agreement.
Okay. We can bring him in the fold in just a few minutes once he's back. I don't see I saw him a few minutes ago, I thought, but now I don't see him on my screen. And is it Mrs. Walker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's the one that says Chloe's iPhone. Is that you, Mrs.?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Will Outlaw be joining by phone or by video?
They're together, Your Honor.
Oh, they're together. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess she's trying to get, are you trying to get Outlaw there with you, ma'am?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I was trying to get my phone, and so I was going to go get him to get my charger down the street, and then I found my daughter's phone. So if
Okay.
you want to the house, I'm at my daughter's house.
He's down the street. Okay. All right. So we'll put you on hold again until he's back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to move on to someone else. Let me know when he's back. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Justin Gallardo. I'm sorry, Austin Gallardo. My apologies, sir. Austin,
Hello.
how are you?
Pretty good. How are you, yourself?
I'm doing well. You have a speeding charge, 41 in a 30. How do you plead?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay, and then you have another one for failure to display driver's license. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license? You just didn't have it with you?
Yes, ma'am. I just didn't have it with me.
Okay. And can you provide a copy of that to the court?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you're able to do that, that will be a $10 dismissal fee. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you'll need to email proof of that, and then that will be $10.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how did you want to take care of the speeding charge?
I was wondering if I can do a payment plan, possibly.
Okay. Did you just want to pay that, or did you want to try to keep it off your record?
If I can just pay it, that would be fine.
All right. You don't want to take the course or do the deferred disposition with the course?
I just pay.
Okay. So the fine is $218. Okay.
Okay.
And you need longer than 30 days to pay?
30 days should be fine.
Okay. So we'll schedule you for 30 days to pay that. If you can't do it within the 30-day period, we'll have to place you on a payment plan after that.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll say due in 30 days, both the $10 and the $218. So a total of $228.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
very
Any
much.
questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Make sure you email a copy of your driver's license to the court, and then that payment is due in 30 days.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a good afternoon. Thank you. Jesus Ortega. Mr. Ortega, can you hear me? Because I cannot hear you. Okay, I can't hear you. Could you maybe disconnect and reconnect with audio? Could you do that for me? Okay. All right, Frank, you're back.
Yes, Judge, I've got an agreement on Miss Cadena. She's gonna have to talk to you about what type of payment arrangements she can make.
Okay,
She doesn't, she said she could put $100 down, but I don't know about the rest of it. And since they're warrants, that would obviously be up to you. On the speeding and the suspended license, it's the same, or excuse me, speeding and, yeah, speeding and suspended license. 180 days deferred, no contest plea, and $351 fine on each one of those.
okay,
So I'm reducing the fine on the suspended license. And then on the no insurance, if I'll dismiss that for $30 omni fee, no warrant fee. So
okay,
that should bring her total to, yeah, so to be clear, because I know it's confusing, I basically swapped out the fine on the insurance for the suspended license.
okay.
And so that's what
So
we've,
351 plus 351 and 30. Is that correct?
yes, Judge. And she said she could probably pay this off within 60 days or something. She's working and she's got money coming in, so,
Okay,
you know, but
all right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
I can
Can you
hear
hear me now?
somebody. I can hear somebody.
Yep. Jesus Ortega.
Okay, sir, just hang on and I'll be with you shortly, okay? Yes, I can
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And then, Frank, did you have an agreement with Mr. Folks on Outlaw Walker?
If it's documented on the court's file, I do, but if otherwise either I can't remember or I need to talk to him or I need to talk to him again.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
should probably just talk for a second, Your Honor.
Yeah, why don't
Yeah.
y'all go visit for a minute and then we'll get everybody back together and we'll work it out.
Yeah, Judge, if it could just be me and the attorney, if that's okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you. All right. All right, Ms. Cadena.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you understand the plea bargain offer from the prosecutor.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're looking at, I guess I need to do a little math here. So you're looking at $732. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So when he said you could make an initial $100 payment, is that correct?
Yes, I get paid tomorrow, so I told him I could pay 100 tomorrow,
Okay.
and then by like February 6th, I'll finish paying the rest.
All right. So $100, the 15th, which is tomorrow. Once you pay that, we'll place you on the deferral, and that would be the 6-month deferral. You will then you can make the payments over that 6-month period of time, or you can make them sooner and get it all done by February, like you said. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So then once you're paid off on everything and the deferral ends, we'll lift the hold on your driver's license. All right.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And in the meantime, any warrant will be lifted. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions?
Oh, yes. Once the 732 is paid off, then I'll have to renew my license.
Once the 732 is paid off, we'll lift the hold. You'll still be responsible for being on the deferral for the entire 6 months.
Okay. That's the
Okay. I'm sorry?
Is that the probation period?
Yes. Yes, that's
Okay.
correct. But once you've paid off the balance, then that'll allow us to lift the hold with DPS.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any other questions?
Will I get like an email of this or
Well,
you have-
are you going to make your payment in person tomorrow, or are you going to make it over the phone, or?
would they let me go over there, or do they prefer to do it over the phone?
No, they'll let you go in as long as you have a mask on. They'll take the payment in person.
Okay.
All right. And then you'll get your paperwork once you've made that payment.
The $100 tomorrow.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes. Any other questions?
no, ma'am, that's it.
All right, very good. So make sure you make that payment tomorrow and then that'll get you started, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You
Take
too.
care. Bye-bye.
Thank you too, bye.
All right, Mr. Ortega. Can you hear me now? No? All right, we're gonna move on for a minute. We're gonna go next with Diana Paredes. Ms. Paredes, how are you? You're on mute though, ma'am. You could unmute. Still muted.
Okay, hello.
All right, Mr. Ortega, hang on 1 minute.
I got it. I got it. I got it right now.
Unmuted? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
ma'am.
All right.
I fixed it.
All right, Mr. Ortega, just mute for 1 minute, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Paredes, yes, I can hear you now. All right.
Okay, okay.
All right, so you have a charge of speeding, 45 and a 35. How do you plead?
Yeah, guilty.
Guilty. How did you want to take care of it?
Just if I can have a month to pay it.
Okay, did you want to try to keep it off your record?
No, that's fine. Just pay it.
You just want to pay it. Okay, you understand it will go be a conviction on your driving record.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the fine that's due is $215. And I can give you 30 days to pay, okay?
Good.
Okay. So that'll be due in
Yes,
30
ma'am.
days. If in 30 days you don't have enough money, let the court know and they'll set you for another hearing with me, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right, so we'll schedule you for that payment to be due in 30 days.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
¿Cómo lo pago? Paga, mi amor.
All right, Mr. Ortega, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have a charge here for no insurance. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, do you have insurance now?
No, I don't have a vehicle anymore.
Okay, how did you want to take care of this one?
Well, I'll see if we can put me on a payment plan or something.
Okay. Can you pay anything today or when can you make your first payment?
I'll probably have to need like a week or something to. I'm not working right now. I'm going to school right now, but I mean, like, I could go do a side jobs or something. As my family to help me out.
Okay. I'll make your first payment due in 30 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you pay $100 in 30 days?
Just I'll probably pay a little bit more, but yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 30 days, $100, and then payment plan after that, okay? So it'll be monthly
Yes, ma'am.
payments,
Okay.
and then your last payment will be $15 for the time payment fee, okay?
Okay. How much is the total?
It'll be $320 total.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So $100 will be due in 30 days.
Okay.
All right. You'll get some paperwork from the court with that due date, okay?
Okay. So they're gonna mail it to me.
Yes, sir. Or email
All
it,
right.
whatever. Mail? Is that?
Mail would be better just to have a hard copy. You mean?
They will mail it to you. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
No, that'll be it.
All right. You're free to go. Have a good day.
All right.
Stay
You too,
safe.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
All right. You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, Frank.
Judge, I've got an agreement on Outlaw Walker.
All right. What do you got?
On the failure to display license, no contest, 180 days deferred, $234 fine, $50 down by 1 week from tomorrow, and the balance within 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then on violate driver's license restriction, no contest plea, 180 days deferred, $234 fine, $50 down by 1 week from tomorrow, and the balance within 3 weeks. And then I'll dismiss the other 2 if he does everything he's supposed to do.
And you said 180 days on both, correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay,
And that is the agreement, Your Honor.
okay, very good. All right, so now do we have outlaw or not yet?
You have to unmute yourself, Jamie. Oh, unmute yourself. You're on mute. Bottom left corner.
Yeah,
There we go.
see him in minutes. His sister took him to my house because I needed a charger for my phone, and he'll be
Right,
back.
so a few minutes. Okay. All right. Everyone just hang on then. All right.
He's
Very
a
good.
hard guy to find. We can't ever find him when we have court.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just saying.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So next we have Veronica Prado. Hi, Ms. Prado. How are you? All right. I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
There we go. That's much better. All right. So you have a speeding charge, 45 and a 30. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. You have another one for display expired registration. How do you plead?
Contest.
And no insurance. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. How did you want to take care of these today?
I was wondering if I maybe can get on the payment plan, but I'm not too sure when I'm able to pay it because due to COVID right now, my job's been exposed several times to COVID and we've had to take a few weeks off here and there. So right now I'm trying to catch up on all my bills because unemployment took care of some of it the days that I was off, but I mean, nowhere close to what I usually get paid. I know these tickets are from I don't know, 6 years ago or something. I've literally paid almost $2,000 in tickets to get my license renewed. And this is the last thing I have to pay.
Right.
And, COVID wise, it's just been a little tough.
Okay. So were you looking to enter into some sort of payment plan or did you want to do community service hours instead of payments or what are you looking at?
I mean, how many hours would I have to do? How would that work? Right now I'm working full time and also in schools. So
Okay. Well, if you think you'll be able to make payments, I can have you visit with the prosecutor about some sort of plea bargain since you do have multiple violations. But as of right now, you're looking at $1,200 just with these right now is what I'm looking at. But you may be able to enter into some sort of agreement with him.
how many hours would it be community service wise?
Do
And
you have
what would
insurance? Do you have insurance now by any chance?
I do? I have insurance and full registration and everything. The only thing is that I haven't been able to drive my car because my license is suspended.
Right. Well, if I do assign community service hours, just so you know, they will be convictions on your record. So we can go that route if you want me to tally it up. Otherwise, you can visit with the prosecutor about a plea bargain and a payment plan.
I'll visit with the prosecutor.
Okay. He'll be with you shortly in a breakout room, okay? Thank you. All right, next up I have Julia Reyes.
That's me. Also, sorry, my cat is being really loud.
No, that's okay,
Trying
ma'am.
to put him away.
You have a stop sign violation. How do you plead?
No contest, but the officer told me that I'd be able to explain if I needed to.
You can, just so you're aware, I cannot move for a dismissal without the prosecutor. So if you want to discuss that with him, he will be available to you after he's finished speaking with Ms. Prado.
Okay, I wanted to preferably keep it off my record if I do have to pay it and stuff like that. I've never gotten a ticket before.
Okay. You do have the option of the driving safety course, and it looks like you're under 25, so you would be required to take it if we did any deferral. Otherwise, you are eligible for the driving safety course if you have insurance and Texas driver's license.
Okay.
Okay, so did you want to visit with the prosecutor or?
I guess I'll visit with him because there's probably no harm in just
Okay,
doing
all
that.
right, well then hang out a few minutes and he'll be with you shortly, okay? Thank you. All right. Ronaldo Suarez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Suarez, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. You have a charge here for failure to drive in a single lane. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And how did you want to take care of it?
I'd like to do the driver's course.
Okay. Have you taken it in the last 12 months?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So the fees for the court costs are $144. That must be paid in full. And then at that point, you'll have 90 days to complete the course.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And would I get information about it through the mail or through my email?
Well, when can you make that payment of $144?
Possibly not till next week when I get paid, ma'am.
Okay. Could you pay that by the 22nd?
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
do you need longer than that?
Maybe, yes, longer than that, ma'am.
Okay. How about the 29th?
What date does that
That's
fall
a
in?
Friday. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the 29th, you'll due $144 to the court. You can mail that in as long as it gets there by the 29th, or you can stop by and make that payment in person, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Once the court receives your payment, you'll get some additional paperwork giving you information on the driving safety course and when the certificate will be due, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will also need a copy of your driver's license and insurance, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any other questions?
No, ma'am, not at all.
All right, so I have you down for the driving safety course. Payment will be due by the 29th of this month.
All righty. Yes, ma'am.
All right, anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're free to go. Make sure you make that payment.
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am. Have a
Stay
wonderful
well.
day.
You do the same.
We have Mr. Walker available, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you. Mr. Walker?
Hello?
Outlaw?
Yes, that's me.
What?
All right. You could do me a favor and sit down somewhere with your mother so I can talk to you both, please.
Can you hear us?
I can?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Walker. How are you today?
Good.
All right, so you have a charge here for speeding, 38 and a 30. You have another charge for failure to drive in a single lane, failure to display driver's license, and violate driver's license restriction. Okay? Your attorney has spoken with the prosecutor. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And how old are you, Mr. Walker?
16.
Okay. Mr. Folks, have you had an opportunity to discuss the plea bargain with him?
Yes, Your Honor, and we're pleading no contest.
Okay. So I'm entering a plea here of no contest for the failure to display driver's license and plea of no contest for the violate driver's license restriction. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the other two are part of a plea bargain, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Outlaw, tell me what happened with this traffic stop. What was going on?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, yeah. Can you tell her what happened?
It was like 3 months ago. I don't know.
It was 3 months ago. He says he doesn't really remember what happened.
Okay, are these the first set of tickets or is this a habit, Mr. Walker?
I think I have like one other ticket.
All right, I'm just getting the sense that you're not taking this very seriously.
He has very social anxiety disorder, really bad.
Okay, and I can understand that. I need him just to pay attention for a few minutes while we work through this so I can make sure we get everything correct on the court file here, all right?
Okay.
All right, I just want to make sure he understands everything with you there, Mom.
He does, yes.
Okay, all right, is he there or?
Yes.
All right, Outlaw, I just, oh, here we go. All right. All right, Outlaw, can you hear me?
You're on mute. Unmute yourselves.
There we go.
All right, Outlaw, can you hear me? This is the judge.
But stay in one place.
All right. All right, so you picked up this traffic ticket. You got some traffic. You got 4 traffic violations. Your attorneys talked to the prosecutor and they've reached a plea bargain, okay? I just want to make sure you understand the terms of the plea bargain and that you understand you're going to be on a deferral for the next 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, do you understand you cannot pick up any additional moving violations during that time?
Yes.
So you have to be very careful while you're driving and pay attention.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what grade are you in school?
Junior.
All right, and where do you go to school?
I'm doing online for Divine.
Okay. How's that going?
It's good.
All right, we'll just keep that up. Just don't want to make it a habit of picking up a lot of traffic tickets, Mr. Walker, because then that leads to other violations and other things on your record that you probably want to avoid so that you can keep your record clear, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you understand everything that we've talked about today and everything that you're going to have to do for your traffic violations here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you understand that if you successfully complete everything, the other 2 violations will be dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you do not complete everything successfully, you will be back in court to see me and you'll be responsible for paying the fines on all 4 violations, okay?
Ma'am.
All right, do you have any questions?
No.
Mom, do you have any questions?
No, I can go ahead and pay the whole amount right away. Is that?
Yes, you can just discuss that with your attorney and he'll make sure that's taken care of, okay?
Okay, thank you.
He'll explain that further. Do you have any additional questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, once that is paid, you will receive some additional paperwork detailing the terms of the deferral, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, y'all are free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Folks. Stay well. Frank?
Judge, on Miss Prado, I can either make this an offer that's open for 90 days, or we can go ahead with the plea agreement, but she doesn't have any money at the moment. So you'd have to figure out the payment plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
She would plead no contest on the registration with a conviction, $292.50. Plead no contest on the speeding with a conviction. I'll waive the college fee on that one, so it should take it down to $305. And then dismiss the no insurance with the Omni fee only, waive the warrant fee if she pays those other 2. So I think it brings the total to $627.50. I was willing to leave that open for 90 days and have her pay those one at a time, or she could plead no contest today and the court could structure some kind of payment plan.
Okay, and you said the no insurance was dismissal for what?
$30 Omni fee only.
Okay,
And of course, the payment on the others.
okay. All right, thank you. That works. Let's see. Ms. Prado, when can you make a payment in 30 days? I can't hear you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how much can you pay in 30 days?
I can pay 130 days at least.
Okay. 100 will be due in 30 days. Okay, then we'll place you on a payment plan for the balance owed. Okay. The last payment will be $15 for each ticket. That's a time payment fee added to each one. It may be 25 due to the length of the age of these tickets. So
It is 25.
Okay, thank you. So it's $50 as your final payment. Okay. I do want you to also, when you make your first payment, I want you to submit proof of your insurance. You did say you were insured, is that correct? I want to make sure we see that. And then I'll lift the warrant. Your hold on your driver's license will not be lifted until you've paid in full. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions? All right, so $100 is due in 30 days, and then from that point forward, we'll set you on a payment plan with
Thank you,
monthly
ma'am.
payments, okay? All right, any questions before you go? All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Frank, you have Miss Reyes.
Okay, I'll go to the breakout room.
Thank you. All right.
Oops.
Mr. Velasquez.
Hola, ¿me escucha?
Sí, ¿me puede oír?
Sí, la escucho, dígame.
Ok, muy bien. Sí que... Tiene un ticket aquí por las luces, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Que no estaban funcionando.
ya yo la arreglé.
Ok. Mandó una foto, ¿verdad?
Sí, aquí la señora la vio, yo vine y le di un comprobantico que lo había arreglado.
Ok, un momento.
Sí.
Ok. Así que era la luz.
El stop, era el stop.
Ok. Así que ya está funcionando.
Sí.
Bueno, va a ser $10 que tiene que pagar y luego va a estar disculpado.
Ok, gracias.
Ok. Y puede ir mañana para pagar.
Pago ahora mismo.
Ok.
Ahora mismo yo pago.
Ok, está muy bien. Bueno, va a ser los $10 y luego cerramos el caso.
Ok, su señoría. Gracias.
Que pase buen día.
Igual para usted. Thank you.
Gracias. Adiós. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'm going to call the docket again. Okay. Evelyn Clark. Christina Alexis Garza. Jan Mason Gignac. Juan S. Guzman Salazar. Benjamin Holiday. Khalil Howard. Crystal Isunza. Marcus Lopez. Jonathan Maciel. Victoria Maldonado. Luis Medellin. Eloy Orozco. Joseph Perez Jr. Victor Rodriguez. Roxanne Tanguma. Mira Tanadabu. Jennifer Trejo Hernandez. Tony Zachariah.